So here's the exact shit that gurus will keep away from you because they want to sell you a course, and the reality is a little bit different to what they portray. Now, before we jump into this, my name's Conrad. I run a marketing agency myself. I literally have nothing to sell you. I've been documenting my journey on here from the very beginning of this year, building an agency and scaling it and signing clients and losing clients and missing out on clients and all the other BS and stuff that just comes along with actually trying to build something and trying to build a business and trying to build a marketing agency in 2024. One thing from me, it's possible. Regardless of what you think, whether it's saturated or not saturated, it's not saturated, but whatever, it's possible, okay? And that's something that I just want to give to you as my opinion and as what I've noticed, because you'll see these videos on YouTube saying, oh, it's too saturated to start an SMMA. Do this instead. Just shut up, honestly. Anyway, raw videos, me yapping to a camera. First of all, I'm going to go through my power list, which is something that keeps me accountable and productive every single day, and it gets me going, and it gets me, it quite literally gets me going. But yeah, honestly, I can't speak enough good words about this stuff and about this concept and about Andy Frisella. So yeah, if you've been watching my YouTube videos for a while now, you're probably sick and tired of hearing it, so I'm not going to mention it too many times. Regardless, I contacted a prospect. I sent them out an invoice for our services to basically start the subscription and then the contract and the onboarding pack. So they said they're going to do that tomorrow. Once that gets done, that'll be another client signed for the agency. I created the offer and the structure for the funnel. So the actual structure that I'm going to be running with, or the offer that I'm going to be running with for Q3 and Q4. And then I scripted the adverts for that offer. I created the adverts, and then I've edited the adverts. Now, another thing that I've been focusing on is putting work into the cold outreach. So I've been missing a lot of days on my cold outreach. So it's something that's important. So that's on my power list. And then finally, the VSL to finalize. So the video sales letter, I finalized the script, and I also finalize the slides that I'm going to go and record through for that video sales letter. Regardless, I'm getting really tired, so I'm going to try and keep this one very quick. The shit that gurus won't tell you about running an SMMA is the fact that it's super difficult to get to 10K. I don't have a course to sell you, so I couldn't care less. This is the reality. It is super difficult to get to 10K. It's possible, and with only a handful of clients, like the way they describe it is, oh, with only a few clients you're going to get there. Yeah, but those few clients are so fucking difficult to get on board and sign. People are super skeptical, depending on the industry. They've already been burnt. They've already had 500 cold calls in the past 6 months from agency owners trying to sell them lead gen or web design or SEO or whatever else there is out there. So it's super difficult to get through and break through the noise. And that's something that I won't hold back. It is difficult. It's possible. Don't get me wrong, it's possible, and I'm seeing that myself. But it's still very, very difficult. And it puts me to the second point, which is you will face months, and I don't even mean to exaggerate this, it will literally be months of rejection. And the fact is that, like I said, a lot of people are skeptical. A lot of people just don't want shit being sold to them anymore. They want value first. And I guess people are starting to slowly wake up to it. And they're seeing the fact that, you need to do something a bit more on the value side of things and provide value and provide, I don't know, a website audit or a free strategy call or a Loom video, just whatever else you can think of. And there needs to be value exchanged in regards to that before just jumping in and trying to sell to them. You need to sort of build a relationship, and it's something that I've mentioned many times. Is people do business with people, and it's something that I've taken away from my full-time job. Is the fact that genuinely the only people that we'd ever go and work with is the ones that we liked, is the ones that didn't hard sell to us, is the ones that we built an actual relationship with, that we had a laugh with, that we talked about random stupid stuff with, rather than just being sold to like, yeah, this is what we do, you need this service, we can help you. It doesn't work anymore, and it's something that yeah, it's something that people are brushing past, the rejection side of things. You're going to get rejected for weeks, if not months, on months, on months, because it's super hard to break through the noise. And lastly, what I'll leave you with is another one where it's difficult to assign clients even after you have testimonials, reviews, results everywhere, and even the experience of your first ever client, because people, or the gurus, especially on the internet, the YouTube videos that I sometimes watch are ridiculous. They will portray it as sign your first client, which is the hard bit, and then after that, it's a fucking walk in the park. It's not. I have results all over the gaff. I've got testimonials, I've got case studies, I've got experience of running ads myself as a media buyer before, as like a freelancer, whatever you want to put, whatever label you want to put on it. I've got experience in the game, and it's still difficult to break through the noise. And there's, honestly, I think there was a stat the other day that I read. There's about 26,000 marketing agencies in the UK. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. And well, I don't. There was literally just a headline that I read, but 26,000 marketing agencies, which is why a lot of people say there's more marketing agencies than there is customers to serve, which is bullshit. But regardless, yeah, that's a big number, and it's now like harder than ever to break through the noise, which is something that I'm very, very aware of, which is why my strategy of doing things is slightly different to a lot of the people out there. Personal brand being one of them is super, super key. And of course, I'm not building my personal brand straight to be signing clients, because I guess if I had to, I'd probably not be making these videos. Maybe I'm a little bit selfish with these videos, but regardless, I'm putting my face on the front of my brand. So instead of a logo, people remember this. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to remember this, especially if you're in my industry. Eventually, this will be popping up everywhere, and they're not gonna be able to hide from it. I guess so. They better like it. They better like the shit that I talk. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I've no course for you, so I'm just trying to keep it real. What's the one thing that you would say that the gurus just make it out like it's super easy when in reality it's not? I'd love to get your take on it if you watched this far.